Hey guys, it's a Bones Day. That's how we're starting this. It's a Bones Day. It's a Monday and a Bones Day. Hi guys, welcome to Rise of Tiamat. This is a 5th edition module that I run out of the Tyranny of Dragons campaign, published by Wizards of the Coast. I'm Vic. I will be your DM, and it's been a minute since we've played.
A month
or so.
A month.
Funny story to that was initially we were gonna play, but like back in September, but it was a Labor Day, and I was like, I want to observe Labor Day, let people have fun, so we didn't play. And then literally the next game, my tooth broke, and I had to cancel it because everything sucked at that point.
Yep.
And then the following Monday, I was in Tennessee with Lynn.
Yay, we met!
We finally met physically. It happened. So if any weird shit happens during the next coming half of this year, we're not accountable.
Did you guys start the apocalypse?
Weird shit has already happened.
No.
I don't remember what it was.
We saw we heard a cryptid. That's what happened.
Well,
I remember when we got back, there was something weird that we were both doing at the exact same time. I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember what it was either.
It happens so frequently at this point.
I know, it just all blurs together. But I'll say, like, I think the big one was when we finally physically met in person. We both got super, super sick, like, that first night. And then we're like, oh, we don't feel good. And then we went to go lay down.
The world's not ready.
It was, I don't think we were ready.
No. I ran outside and Vic picked me up and just swung me in a circle.
You're very tiny. I had to do it.
Thank you.
I have that video.
I think one of my favorite parts was when we were at that one like ice rink area, and there was a giant shelf blocking you, and you kept hopping to look, and I just picked you up to look over it.
You don't understand my plight.
I'm trying to help. Anyway,
Thanks.
So let's move on to announcements. Jesus, if you want to take it for the big thing going on in November.
Yeah. So, hey guys, as of right now, we have raised $285 for Extra Life, which is amazing. We're going to be participating in Extra Life, which is a charity event, a 24-hour gaming event. We're going to be doing tabletop games, board games, etc. The information is down below. You can, on your mobile phone or on computer, you can just go to the link and donate if you can, please and thank you. Our goal is $500, and if we can get that before November 6th, Shane's going to get a tattoo, which will be cool. But you should do it just because it's a good thing. And
most importantly, it's for the kids.
Exactly, yeah. Our branch is going to the Texas Children's Hospital here in downtown Houston, which is really cool because it actually saved my sister's life, so they're very dear to my heart.
Very important.
Yes. So yeah, go donate. It's going to be a lot of fun. And during intermission, we'll have a little tidbit about like what shows and what time and what game and who's doing what. Yeah. So go donate, please.
Hell yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Do you have your dice?
No.
Not ready yet.
Speaking of having things, hey, we have a merch store. You should go check that out. It's in the link down below on Twitch. We do awesome art and stuff. I've got a giant ass flag back here of the Sea Devils. Jesus sporting the Holy Bros.
Oh, hashtag bless.
Hashtag
nice.
Blessed.
Nice.
Oh, I have a little pocket.
Oh, the Pocket Ranger.
Oh, Pocket Ranger.
Oh,
like, do I have anything else sitting here? But no. Okay.
No, I have this.
Totally was not inspired by a Pocket Ranger that we know.
That's a nice print right there.
Beautiful, nice print. I've got my giant Alistair poster on the wall over there for me to just point to anytime people come visit. Be like, look at this. This took 12 hours. How do I know I was there?
The whole time.
I was
you
there
were there the whole time.
The whole fucking time.
Yeah, Alistair.
Ah, yay.
Oh,
so we got a lot of fun, good merch. Yeah. We constantly coming up with new stuff. I have a few things planned that I want to put on the merch store, mainly to just annoy Lynn, but you know.
Yeah. Also, the Alistair comic has updated.
Yes, it did.
There was a rando in the gas station today that saw this shirt and was very curious of what it was, and I told them about it, and they were like, "I'm gonna go check that out.
Hell
That
yeah.
sounds super interesting." So go spread the word.
Yeah. During our little hiatus from this game, there was an Alistair chapter update. So if you're not already following it on Webtoon, go check it out. It's free to read. And you can always watch Lynn and I talk about them on Demiplane to Doodles Saturdays, which we do have a Saturday stream coming up, and it's going to be our Halloween one.
We're going to put some characters into outfits.
Some corny little Halloween outfits. So please join us for that.
Exciting.
How long before it devolves into us just doing really crappy, slutty outfits? How long?
As soon as Grayson enters the chat.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair.
I mean,
No, because remember what we're going to do for Alistair and West, though, right? They're going to have the plug-in socket couples costume.
That's right, they are. It's funny, but they're both plugs.
They're both plugs. They're just like, I don't understand this costume.
I don't know how this costume works, but it's hey, we're matching. So with that,
I'm concerned.
let's go ahead. So don't play with electrical sockets, kids.
Nope.
So with that, let's go ahead and roll into introductions. As I said before, I am Vic. I will be your DM, and on every other NPC that is here to inconvenience you. And next to me is...
Hello, everybody. I am Tabatha. I will be playing
Patience demands compensation.
Patience / Rosemary, my tiefling sorcerer / ranger.
You got a fun fact about Patience, because I'm making everyone do fun facts now. Today, only stay.
Aside from her, well, no, her being feral, everybody knows this by now.
It's
She
neither
does,
fun,
when
fact.
she gets annoyed, she does something that is literally a mix of what both of her dads do.
Oh, yeah?
She wrinkles her nose and she puffs her cheeks at the same time.
Oh.
That's cute.
That's super cute. Oh. Little baby. Hey, Jesus, who are you playing?
Hey guys, I'm playing Tarsius, Chadington, Minotaur fighter, and barbarian. Fun fact about me. I didn't join the gentlemen's wrestling team because I was afraid of getting hurt. Even though I was 3 feet taller than any boy there.
Oh, this wrestling's scary.
Yeah, it's scary. They're mean.
They're very mean. All right, and then we have Jeremiah. Who are you playing?
I am playing Cordelia Chadington, Uncursed Medusa fighter rogue. I don't remember.
She's everything at this point. She's got a whole resume.
Fighter rogue. Sure. Fun fact. Cordelia has 27 snakes in her head. One of them is white, and all of them has names. I'm not naming all of them.
That's for everyone else to do.
That's your job.
Me as the artist, like, shit, there's 27. Sydney, who are we playing today?
Hi, I'm Sydney. I will be playing Alina, the half-elf bard ranger. Who is fun facts? No. Who is impressed by... Oh, fun fact, whose best friend is a well-renowned author of romance novels.
Oh, yes.
There you go.
Of course.
Very, very much so. Yes, very reputable for sure.
Absolutely. The absolute best.
Might have seen a couple of his stuff on the shelves lately.
Probably.
Best
Honestly,
boy
Vic,
for last.
You could probably write ebooks and they would sell.
Shit,
Like-
and I have a
like the
pen name
ones-
to use.
Like the
Exactly.
ones
Well,
that-
yeah.
It would
The
be like
ones
the
that
ones
they
you see
write.
on Facebook that they're always like, you need to go read this. I'm tired of seeing the ads for them.
The Chuck Tingle books.
Uh-huh.
I love Chuck Tingle books. They're so funny.
Hold on, I'm actually contemplating this.
Just sell them for like $5 each, and someone will buy it.
It's an idea. All right then. If you see a really really shoddy rendition of the nobleman and the satanic cult don't come at me, okay? So, Lynn, best boy for last.
Best boy, I'm Lynn. I'm playing Sir Alistair Belmonte, the human paladin of Frat and all-around righteous bro. And fun fact about him, which I'm not going to say, Vic, about the other thing. Fun fact, he has exactly 13 freckles on his butt.
Exactly 13. Did he count each one?
Yes. He stood in a mirror and counted, and then Jayon walked in and was like, "Hey, do I have this number right?" Jayon just walked right back out.
Hey, Jayon, can you help me with the thing?
No. Just closes the door.
Perfect.
Is Alistair like completely just full nude in front of a mirror wearing his socks only?
Only his socks. I like how it's only socks.
Gotta keep socks on, bro.
Just like his feet being cold.
No,
So
who does? He can't wield his sword very well if his feet are cold.
Nope. Of course not. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and roll into that intro.
All right.
Okay, so it's been about a month, guys, and I think instead of me having to recap everything that we've been through, we're going to have Patience give us a story time with visual aid.
Hi, guys. I'm Patience. This is me.
Oh my god.
And that's Greta, and that's Shervithia. She's my adopted mom. I originally went to go and look for this red dragon right here. He was stinky and a butthead. But taking Greta, I made my way to Waterdeep.
Yes.
Okay. And there, I met Allie. He's so cool. He made me a deputy. And I also met Jayon. He's also stinky.
Stinky?
I couldn't remember what I was supposed to call
I bathe every day.
Huh?
I bathe every day.
Yeah, but you're still stinky. I called him Jayon, and then I called him Jaybird, because that's what Arian also called him. But now, I think he's like my uncle or something. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out.
He's your junkle.
My grunkle, yes,
Junkle.
That's the word. Anyways, along with that, I also met Cordelia. She has an angry face because she won't let me run ahead and have fun.
Yeah.
And then I also met Tarsius. He lets me sit on his head. He will also kill a bitch. I had to scratch that word out because Grandpa said that's a bad word I can't say. I also met Fifi. She's pretty and makes thunderstorms. And then there's Yuliy. He's always tired for some reason. And then I met Ferris. She's really awesome. And then later on, I also met I finally got to meet my grandpa. His name's Irian. He's the best archer ever. I'm gonna get a close in on that picture.
He's a pretty good archer.
Irian's crying in the corner now.
Finally, validation.
Great, you made
Anyways,
him cry.
We all went together on a mission, I think, because we were trying to find something that had to do with these dragon masks. Well, there was a well and some snake people.
I love snake people.
And then we found a dwarf guy named Verum. I don't like him. And then I also met some guy named Nirenvain. He was also a butthead. He sucks and he's a meanie. We also got to ride on a floating castle. And then we went back to Waterdeep for some reason. I got bored, so I left a note, and I went into the forest right here.
Such a good recap.
I saw a bunch of scary things in the forest. I also found my brother. His name's Basil. But yeah, when we were in there, we saw a bunch of scary things that I didn't want to draw because they still scare me. The one thing I did, we also met Alina. She also has Sven and bees. But when we were also in the forest, I apparently found my dad. This is the best artist rendition I could come up with what I saw, and it was him in his wild shape form. Yeah. I've been traumatized. Anyways, then we went to a temple thingy, and we fought Chuth. He was a big green dragon. He was also a butthead. Lena's bees beat him up. And then we also fought Nirenvain too, but Cordelia knocked him out. And that's where we're at.
Best.
Okay.
This was beautiful. I love this.
All right, so with that recap, hope everyone's nice and refreshed. We are going to grab. Where is my damn music?
I think we can retire now. I don't know if we'll ever beat that. We'll ever like.
I think we're capped. We're capped.
I'm spoiled on the picture recaps. I'm gonna say that I feel like I could use that like all the time.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'll say with that patience, you can take a point of inspiration.
Yay!
That's amazing.
Thank you for doing that.
Yay!
So, let me get us back where we left off, which was Yes. So, having just slain Chuth, the green dragon that was in allegiance with Nirenvain, and wiping out all of the undead creatures that had been summoned forth, and also with Cordelia subduing and knocking out Nirenvain. What do we do, guys? As you are currently in what is considered the Dragon's Lair, overgrown with like all of this like green, mossy foliage, this massive diving pool in the center that you knew connected to the front entrance of the cavern that you'd first entered through. Cordelia, from where you're standing, you can see just down the ways over here, the cavern kind of branches off into a narrow path going, and that was the direction where Nirenvain was trying to escape to. As you just kind of hold his limp body in your hands.
I want to bound him.
Okay. So grabbing your rope, you tie him up.
I'm gonna do the what's that called? Like how they do the sheep and stuff.
Oh, you're hog tying him.
Hog tie. That's
there you go. Sorry.
And
so
then I will make sure there's enough rope for me to hold and drag him.
Okay, so Cordelia has Near in Vain tied, like his wrists and his feet tied together with just enough rope for her to drag him behind her on the dirt.
Check him to make sure he doesn't have any like tricky things that he can do.
Good point. I will pat him down.
All right, roll me an investigation.
Oh, that is a 22. That's actually really good.
Oh, nice.
I rolled a 19.
All right, so as you look him over, you pat him down. He's a very decorated individual to begin with. Like he's got like earrings, necklaces, like several rings on his fingers, some bangles on his wrists, and the most that you find, like hidden daggers in kind of hidden in the folds of his robe, in his robes, and a really nice ornate leather quiver with beautifully carved and made elven arrows with like swan feather like fletching.
I'm grabbing all those daggers and throwing them at the rocks.
Okay.
And I'm giving the quiver to not Jayon. What's his name? Irian.
Look, I know we look alike, but obviously I'm the handsome one.
I don't see it.
Damn.
Thanks.
Where's the pathway? Like right here, the one that I see.
Yeah, I'll say it's like it goes down for about 20 feet into the darkness.
Okay, I'll point that out. That's where he seems like he's trying to run. So maybe it's a good thing to check it out or something.
Patience is gonna look over at Tarsius and be like, "Do you need some healing? I can't cast the spells, but I have healing potions."
I would like to rest if we could for a little bit.
She's gonna hold the healing potion out to Tarsius, like on her little tippy hooves.
Like hopping back and forth.
So
just barely reaches your knee.
I'm gonna grab it. We're gonna rest here for a bit, or we just marching on in.
I mean, we can. Are we all in agreement on rest? Says
sure.
the 8-year-old.
It'd be good to, get arrows and pull some teeth. My back really hurts.
Currently in a big empty cavern with the massive corpse of a dragon and several undead just kind of strewn about. Besides the pathway that you had just come down to enter the cavern and the pathway leading off. Yes.
Are there little marble-sized stones around, if I may ask?
Roll me an investigation.
Oh,
you can go looking for some.
Investigation.
Yeah, magic stone, because that's cool.
That's a 10.
Magic stone. Magic stone.
That's a 10.
That's 10. You don't really see any like pebbles or anything like smooth like river rocks either, because the cavern itself looks like it was purposefully carved, but at the same time trying to retain a natural sort of essence to it. So no sort of like river stone to be found.
Does Alistair still have his jar of pebbles?
He does have a jar of pebbles.
Yes.
Alistair, can I borrow the jar of pebbles?
Yeah. Here you go. And you just hold it out there.
She's just gonna like reach in and grab a few of them, and she's gonna immediately go over to Cordelia and just sit and toss pebbles at Near in Vain until he wakes up.
Alright, yeah, we can do that now.
Okay.
We're gonna rest. Unless we all are in agreement on that or not.
All right, so
I'm
putting it to a vote. Who is going to rest?
I'm voting for resting. I can push on, but I'm voting for resting.
Tarsius for resting, Alina for resting.
Yeah, Cordelia.
I mean, I can rest, but I'm going to be piddling around. So
you're piddling around. So are you okay?
I'm not going to be resting, really.
All right, Alistair, what would you be doing?
He's resting.
Okay. Just clunk yourself down on the ground.
When Patience started throwing pebbles at Near Vein, she's gonna gag him. I want to hear that voice right now.
Yeah, but when he wakes up, I want to ask him some things.
He can always just not talk.
But I need to ask him some things. Some very important things.
We'll remove it when he looks like he's ready to answer.
Tarsius is like holding up his hand, waiting for someone to acknowledge him.
Yes, brother.
I was like, he's looking down because he's not happy about what he's gonna say. I know Uncle Wes and Cow told me that sometimes you can like break their fingers or arm and like it helps so they don't escape or attack you or cast spells. I don't know. Doesn't sound cool, but you can do it if you want.
What's this that the 8-year-old's hearing? That's okay?
He said it's not cool, but an adult told me to do it.
What is Cow about teaching this child?
And Alina's like, hopefully it doesn't come to that, but he will talk.
A hand heals. It's not like cutting it off.
When Tarsius is doing that, Cordelia's gonna put her dagger on. Like, yeah, that's definitely not cool. Like, hiding the dagger.
Uncle Cal also told me that wasn't cool.
Yeah. Uncle Cal was like, do as I say, not as I do.
Alistair just like, oh, go ahead.
It's not like Uncle Cal told me to. Sometimes you can remove the tongue so they can speak the spells, but
Yeah, we need the tongue.
We need the tongue right now for
Lord.
So what were we saying, Alistair?
Alistair's just gonna be like, I think that falls under, and he's gonna like take out one of his little books and like flip through it, and he's like, cruel and unusual punishment. And we can't do that.
Ferris just kind of sits next to you. It's like, yeah, that seems kind of mean and a little unnecessary. Can we just like place him under arrest?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna move Patience for the sake of it over here because she's just gonna be like looking down at like Nierenbane's hand.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna be holding like the dagger of venom that she has, and it's just God. Shervithia, my adopted mom, taught me this little game where you like put the
Arian's gonna walk right over to you and be like, "Yeah, we're not gonna do that."
Aww.
No,
okay.
no. Look, I'm new to the whole grandparenting thing, so I think that might be a no.
Oh, I got all.
No, he's gonna grab the knife from you.
Chop, chop.
He's gonna grab the knife from you. Like, you can have this back when you're not cutting fingers off. No, but I'm your granddad, which means I have seniority, so suck it.
And then she looks over to Cordelia going, is that how that works?
Yes.
This sucks. And she's just gonna sit down and just...
I'm like Dad squared or something.
I just realized. Oh my god. She'll just go back to just tossing pebbles at Nierenbane.
Okay, so do that.
Inky.
Alina is sitting there like, man, why are we contemplating being mean to a mean person? Like, turnabout's fair play.
With the talks
my
of
friend, he would do this without asking.
With the talks of trying to interrogate Nierenbane, which is, kind of obvious, I guess, now for Cordelia. What she's gonna do is blindfold him instead of gagging. Maybe that will help with the spell casting.
Sorry, say that one more time.
Maybe she's kind of saying it out loud. Maybe this will help with him trying to spellcast anything, and then she'll blindfold him instead.
Okay.
The only other thing I would have Patience do is she's going to look at Nirenbane and she is going to cast Detect Magic to see if, like, any of the bangles or the rings or anything like that have magical properties.
Okay. The dude just lights up with magic, and it's...
Oh god, that hurt.
Very
Ow.
strange. Like, very... What's the word I'm looking
Sinister?
for? Yes. Very sinister magic. Very dark.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Like, just his entire body is just wraithed in shadows when you cast this spell.
But is it coming from him himself, nothing on him?
It's just, there's so much going on that it's just enshrouding him, and finally he just kind of, like, stirs and wakes up. And Cordelia, you said you had him, like, blindfolded and gagged?
Just blindfolded.
Just blindfolded? So he just kind of groans as he, like, shifts, and, like, kind of stops when he realizes that he's blindfolded.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
So is this the part where you kill me?
Nah, I'm 8.
Grandpa says I'm not allowed.
What?
Grandpa says I'm not allowed. Not till I'm 9. So...
How do I fix my papa?
I don't know who that is.
Sure you do.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You have me. You killed Dragon of this Slayer.
And we'd do it again.
Yeah, but no, you do know who he is, because you've seen him out in the woods.
I have seen many people in these woods.
He doesn't look like a person right now.
I've seen a lot of people that used to look like people that no longer look the same.
He looks like a deer.
Ah, that one.
How do I fix him?
I don't know. That's not my problem to fix.
It's about to be.
You know, you have a lot of nerve to wander your way into my domain and fuck everything up.
These aren't your woods, though.
They are my woods. It is my birthright to rule these woods.
According
to ancient elven law.
I think nature trumps that.
King Melendrak, rules the elves of these woods, and it was supposed to be my birthright to take the throne, but he threw me out.
Well, good old King Melon Patch probably had a really good reason for doing that.
God damn it, I did not miss that. Doesn't matter. It's not your business to know.
Yeah, but you're hurting people.
Yes, Patience.
The magic that is on Nirenbane, is it similar to the stone that was on the Trident from earlier?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is, actually.
Okay, but your magic is gross. Again, how do I fix it?
My magic has evolved.
No, it's bad.
And that is the opinion of a very small-minded person.
It's the opinion of someone who naturally has magic. And I learned my magic from dragons.
Well, how lucky for you. Not a lot of us had that privilege. We had to fight and claw our way to get what we wanted. I took what was needed.
And your people took me away from my home. So I wouldn't really go that route there.
Again, I took what was needed.
Tarsius is like approaching slowly because he's not liking the tone that they're using on their friend.
What does that mean? She's just saying.
I have gutted and bled the magic of these woods as much as I could to get the power that I desire.
Okay.
Because Severin denied me, again, what was mine.
That being...
everything that I was promised. My throne, the fucking mask that would have allowed me to ascend higher than I ever could have possibly dreamed of.
So you did.
Where is it?
It was given to me and then ripped away by that lying, sniveling, fucking goddamn traitor.
What traitor?
Severin. There's one thing Severin is very good at, it's lying. He will say whatever it is necessary to make you like him. And then he just twists the knife before you even realize it was in between your ribs.
Doesn't it just chap your ass when bad people do bad things to you? It's almost like they're not good people. What a concept.
Okay, but with hearing what you're saying, so you know Severin, you've met Severin.
Of course, I am one of the worm speakers.
Cordelia may notice Patience looking a little bit nervous. Does he have a red dragon around him by any chance?
In fact, he does.
Oh.
Do we need to be concerned about that?
She's just gonna kind of whisper over to Cordelia, just that's the dragon that took me away from my home.
The red dragon?
She'll just nod.
And if you must know, that dragon has been around for a very, very long time.
Out in the not your woods, there was also a company of paladins that went missing. Where are they?
It just kind of small little smile just kind of like twitches at his lips. Just like, well, I mean, you've met some of them, haven't you? Some of them are lying at your feet, some of them were guarding my door.
I'm looking for the rest of them.
And he'll just kind of like sit back, just like kind of like trying to get comfortable with how he's tied. And he'll just kind of like, with his finger, point down the passage that Cordelia had spotted. That is the last chamber of my lair. That is where we've been keeping spares.
Keeping them alive?
Until they're needed.
Is he like just kind of like barely like propping himself up on this rock?
He's barely like, yeah, he's just kind of like laying a bit on the ground.
Like,
but
posturing as best he can?
As best as you can when your hands are tied to your feet, yeah.
Yeah, we walk over and just nudge him over. You can't play it cool when you're the one tied up being interrogated. That's just not how this works.
Whoops.
Is that what you did?
That was subtle.
I
was going to check something. So, sorry, what did you do again, Alina?
I was like, I walked over since he was trying to be all like posture, but you're tied up and just kind of like knock him back over. Like, you don't get to posture and be all cool when you're the one who's tied up being interrogated.
Right.
It's not how this works.
Okay.
And then...
Just out of curiosity, what is everybody's passive perception?
My passive is 13.
15 for Tarsius.
15, okay.
Alina's is 20.
Okay.
16 for him.
All right. 10?
10.
Oh, Allie.
He's watching he's watching like the little fireflies float around. Look at him go. Oh, glowy butt.
Goodbye, little glowy butt. Okay. He'll just kind of like flop over as you kind of kick him to the side and just curl in on himself.
Oh.
And then he starts to laugh.
Can Alistair do something with that?
Sure. What are you gonna do?
Starts to laugh. Okay. Oof. Can I do... Is there a way I can tell if he's using magic at all?
That would take, I would assume, detect magic.
I still have mine up.
Oh, good. So you'll see as the... How long does that last, by the way?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay. Well, you'll see as it starts to... The shadows around him just kind of like coalesce and they fluctuate and they seem to get darker and more intense.
Counterspell.
You're gonna have to make me a roll.
Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
23.
Good.
Almost.
Oh, shit.
Almost.
Damn it.
You're so close. As you go to like try to snatch whatever spell work is happening out of the air, you just it feels like so cold that it almost burns your hand, and you like quickly recoil. And when he just like just lays on the ground laughing, and you see that he's like almost like clutched to his hands and feet. And then when he like pulls back and he releases, then he opens his hands, you see that one of his rings was turned around to face the inside, a sharp, jagged, like obsidian stone that had like cut into the palm of his hand. And you see his like black blood just kind of oozes out from the wound.
Like Alistair to go over there and just rip that thing off his hand.
Okay. You do that.
Cool.
And he just... It doesn't matter. It's already done. I've had this contingency plan in the works for quite some time. You see as like his pale, like ashy skin, like the veins in his like neck and face like turn black as they just spider across his skin, and just his eyes themselves turn black. And you see as his entire body it's almost as if it's like decomposing, like in on itself, like as he's like just becoming a husk, and just his life essence being drained away.
As he's dying, Tarsius is gonna look at him. You know, now that you are dying, it's gonna be a lot easier to interrogate you. We can send you to a cleric.
I'm not dying. I'm ascending.
Patience is taking a step back on that.
And he just convulses, and you see like just black ooze just like spill out of his mouth. And I'm gonna need everyone to roll me a perception.
I'm not a perceptive person.
18.
I am a perceptive person. That's an 18.
18, okay.
15.
15, okay. What did we get, Alina?
27.
Jesus Christ.
Lord. Alistair?
2.
Oh,
Allie, no.
buddy.
Allie, you are too focused on this horrible sight that's happening in front of you.
Understandable.
This man's just being turned into like a husk and a zombie. Everybody else, you see as this black ichor drains from him, and it pools, and then immediately it just runs off the rock down the ground, and then goes and encircles the dragon and seeps into its corpse.
Yeah, fuck that.
And at first, it's just quiet as Near and Vane's husk just lays dead in front of you. And just nothing happens at first. And then you feel the air just grow heavy.
I'm grabbing my axe.
And it sounds like a shift in stone as there's just a tremor through the cavern. And you have to kind of steady yourself. And then first thing you see is a muscle twitch on the dragon's corpse as it slowly just raises itself up. Like it's unnaturally so, as if it's being puppeteered almost. And you see as the skin itself is starting to just kind of like wither and sag, and like bits of bone are now exposing as this dragon is decomposing at a very fast rate. As it very, very quickly, very unnaturally so, becomes a Dracolich. So, let me get rid of those. And let me...
That's not good.
Well, we really should have rested.
we were, and someone poked the bear.
That wasn't me.
So
Great.
with that...
Step here.
Great. Guess who's about to die?
I need y'all to roll me initiative.
Before we do, can Tarsius say one thing?
Sure.
Hey, Nivrin, is that you? Dude, I'm gonna look at the body. Then look at the dragon. Is that you? Are you over there now? I need to know. And then...
Okay.
Oh, yay. Not horrible?
Okay, let me get that counter up. Beep. Okay.
I'm so sad that my counterspell failed.
You were really close.
I got a 19 plus 3.
Okay. Bop. And let me put a... Bop. There we go. I think that's everyone. Okay. I need Roll20 to please cooperate with me.
Ooh.
Need music. cool. There it is. All righty. Let me roll for. All right. Oh, I gotta roll for Ferris. Okay. And then let me roll. Shh, buddy. Oh, okay. Well then. Alright, you guys ready for this?
No.
TPK.
Shit you not.
Oh,
Oh
good.
my god.
Alright, so we have Patience.
Patience got a
at the
natural
top.
20.
Good God, Patience. The irony of your name is astounding.
Vic, you know there's
Iron.
a button you can press that will put that all in order for you.
What's the button?
It's like it's on the like settings of it, and you can put it on like ascending or descending order,
Oh,
like the little.
wow. That's really useful.
Got you, bro.
Bro. Alright. Not so patient.
This is really awkward that I'm going first. So it literally looks like a withering, like, dead dragon.
Yes.
She's just kind of, like, reeling back at it, like, I don't like this. Oh shit, what can she do? She is going to...
What are we gonna do, Patience?
I know, I gotta figure this out. Damn it. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of our own actions.
Shut up! Shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh, shut up. She is going to cast Scorching Ray
Okay.
at first level
Alright.
on it.
Okay.
Okay, let me roll to hit. 17?
17, I believe. One moment. You were. Okay. Unfortunately, 17 does not hit.
Oof.
28.
28 will hit.
That's 5 points of fire damage. And then the last mote.
Okay.
20.
20 will hit.
And that is 8 points of fire damage. Oh shit. Hold on. Gotta do one thing.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, roll your spell thing.
No, that's 4.
4? Okay.
With that, she... Okay, looking back over in the area that he had pointed, it's narrow.
Yeah.
She's just gonna pretty much tell out to everybody, like, let's head for the narrow passage and try to, like, avoid it. Because she knows that Tarsius is hurt and a lot of other people haven't really been able to rest yet, so...
You say that, Tarsius is starting to walk forward.
No.
We're beyond resting.
But still, we could try to avoid it. I don't like this thing.
Gonna throw rocks.
I wonder who did it.
This is why Cordelia has a frowny face in your pictures. It's okay, we know you're Cole's child.
Oh my god, shut up! Friends and family, dude.
Alright, anything else?
That's all she can do.
Alright, Cordelia.
Shit. That's all I'm saying.
My action to curse.
Yeah.
It's a free action to curse.
Okay. That's good. She's standing her ground right here. Right next to Tarsius. 10, 15. I don't know where Tarsius is going though.
As far as you see, he's walking towards the Draco Lich.
He's gonna do stupid because he's not a smart boy. He didn't go to college. He dropped out to watch Supernatural.
Oh no. Oh, also another thing to note: someone's still out there.
Yeah, that's.
Oh shoot! That's true.
You can't let her be there.
20, 25, 30, dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30!
Just like says next to her, like, okay, fuck, friend.
Yep.
I am holding my action to attack with my rapier. I will. Once the dragon gets close enough for into range anyway. Because rapier.
Right.
While I'm running towards here, I am gonna say to try to spread out melee fighters, especially breath attacks. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Just in case. I don't know this. I don't know what the dragon does.
It's shaped like a dragon. It looks like a dragon. It's got wings. Might be a dragon.
But right now I am kind of being like a little meat shield for the baby.
As you quickly run next to her, you see that she is just like frozen in place as she's looking at this dragon reanimate, and like her tail is just completely puffed out behind her. She's like, that was dead. That was dead before.
Try to step back. Take a bow or something. Support from behind. Heal.
Oh. Okay. What about you?
I'll be fine. I have my shield.
That's a really small shield and a really big dragon.
It is a buckler. It's like,
ma'am, that's a buckler. Alright, anything else, Cordelia?
That's it.
Alright.
I'll just
Ali.
On Alistair's turn, can I do a reaction to speak?
Sure.
Tarsius is gonna look at Alistair and just say, I don't know if this has any correlation, but it came from the stone. You might need to break that.
Okay. Right?
So what?
That thing? The ring? Is he talking about the ring?
Yeah, because you grabbed it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about, yeah.
Okay. Right. Is it gonna be an action to try to break it?
Yeah, it would be an action to try to break it.
He'll hold on that for a second, and on his turn he's gonna cast Bless on everyone.
Alright. Hashtag Bless.
And he can do it to 4 individuals because he's doing it to 3 level 3. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, and how far does it go? 30 feet. No. Okay, he'll do it to himself too.
All right. And a bless you, a bless you, a bless you, a blessed me.
And a blessed me. Yeah, so basically, whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number to the attack or saving throw.
Yep. All right, so get your d4 ready. Okay. Anything else, Alistair?
He's gonna look at the stone in the ring. Is it doing anything?
At the moment, it just looks like it's just a ring. Just an sharp obsidian stone on a gold band. You can see like the part. You can see like bits of like the blood where he had punctured himself with it.
Can I choose to make a reaction too?
Sure.
I guess real quick. Does it look similar to like the stone from the ant?
I believe the stone that was in the end was like a crimson stone almost, but it was a gemstone.
She'll use her reaction to tell Allie. I mean, seems kind of similar to the stone that was in the ant, and when we broke that, when I broke that, the ant went back to normal. So maybe it'll actually die.
Okay. He'll hand the ring to Alina. I don't want to break it. I get yelled at when I break things.
I will give you my expressed permission to break that.
I don't want to do it.
True to character.
There has eyes everywhere.
True to character.
Okay.
Break that thing. Break that thing. Break that thing.
Oh.
Alina isn't going to break anything.
Alright. So is that it, Alistair?
Yeah.
Okay. Alina.
Okay. Alina's kind of like sitting there and like looks at the ring, and then looks at the dragon, and then looks back at the ring, and then looks at her arms. Look, there is no way I'm gonna break this. But that just isn't gonna work for me. And she's going to hurl a fireball at the dragon.
Okay. Alright, let's do that save. So. Okay. Sir, you don't need to be making that noise. It's okay.
But he needs to.
What? Oh, man. Why do these... Okay.
Because resistance.
So, I rolled with the things that you need to roll for, that creature. And the highest I rolled was a 9.
Oh. That does not pass.
So
damage then.
Alright.
Okay.
Roll the d6.
Okay, hold on. I'm bad at math. Oh. 29 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Decent.
Sure.
Good,
I need to
good.
be on the right layer for that.
Alina's like, that's not gonna work for me. No.
I said no, that's not. That ain't it. You said 23?
29.
29, excuse me. Okay.
Every aching life point counts right now.
All of it counts.
Every bit of it counts.
Alright, anything else?
No. She's just gonna stand there. I guess yes, and volunteer if anybody wants to try to break the ring. She will happily hand it to them.
Oh, since I already used my reaction, I'll speak when it's my turn.
Which it is your turn, Tarsius.
When we kill it, we can break it. So Tarsius is as he's slow walking before he just starts sprinting, he's downing the potion. What type of potion was it? Basic healing? Patience?
She's looking
It was a potion of supreme healing.
Well then.
Hey.
Patience was just like, here's this average healing potion, sir.
So that's 10?
10d4 plus 10, yes.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Plus 20, excuse me.
Plus 10d4 plus 20.
Alright,
10d4.
I guess I am pretty good for the fight right now. Let me roll that. So, 21, 4, 8, 33, 2, 44, 50, exactly. Okay. Guess who's at full now?
Yay.
Good job.
Alright, as I down that potion and cracking his neck as he is entering and choosing to go into a frenzy. And he's just... So that takes a bonus action to drink potion, so 5... Where was I? And he's just gonna charge as much as he can. Ah, shit.
Oh no.
And he's just running with his axe.
Okay.
That's as much as he can do, because, alright, I need...
He just got there.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Yep. Alright, that's it. That's him. He's fucking... He's angry. He's full of HP. One more rage for the day. Let's go.
Alright. Alright. It is now Irian's turn. She's just kind of like standing there watching as this giant dragon reanimates, and she's like, normally I'd have something for this, but I'm just gonna... He's gonna skirt himself. Nope. Okay, we don't want to move. We'll have to go one fucking square at a time. Because my trackpad doesn't want to fucking work. I'll put you right there, actually. You're gonna take 2 shots. Pew pew. First one's a hit. Second one hits very hard. Okay. Okay,
Thank you,
so
patience.
17 points total of damage. I mean, I think y'all are handling yourselves very well, but
Until the dragon takes
it's
its
not the dragon's turn.
Until the dragon's turn.
We're doing good as long as it stands perfectly still and doesn't do anything. Yeah.
Okay, it is now Ferris's turn.
First, get the fuck out of here.
There it is. She's her own independent woman.
Yeah, and I don't want her to get hurt.
Okay, so she is going to... She's looking between you and Cordelia, and just not to insult you or anything, but she looks a lot faster, so I'm just gonna... And she's gonna like touch her hand to your elbow and cast Sanctuary.
Wait, on who? On me?
On Tarsius, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Because she's like, sorry, she looks faster.
Yeah. He's gonna nod with like approval, and then go, "Urgh." That's his scary face.
Yeah.
Oh. She is going to peel the fuck out of there. So I'm gonna do this one fucking
So wisdom save before they attack me. Okay, cool.
Okay. Okay. We're trying to make this work.
She didn't explain how the spell works. Okay, cool.
Just you should fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Something, disadvantage. Something, staring at you. Okay. It's the big boy's turn as he is now finally on his feet.
It's the dragon's turn.
Yeah, as he's finally kind of caught his bearings. It's like, as you see, like just this decayed green dragon head as it just like swivels its neck, and then you just like see this like unnatural green glow in the hollows of its eyes.
Yeah.
As it just, with what skin that's left on its face, you just see like it bare its teeth in what looks like a very sinister grin.
Grr.
Grr.
Dragon go rawr.
I go rare. All right, it's gonna do a thing.
Do we need to roll reflex saves?
You're gonna have to. Let me do a thing.
Reflex saves.
I hope that
I'm sorry. Old school dexterity saving throws. My bad. Vic, you know about reflex saves.
I know those things.
Oh, Ferris, no!
She's just on right there. I'm pretty sure I counted wrong because my computer's going nuts, but
Yeah, you start from the back of the dragon, so it doesn't hit Ferris.
You start over here.
yeah, she's technically, she did her full movement. Okay.
Yeah. Fuck. All right.
I'm starting from the head because it comes from the head, not the ass.
I mean, you don't know. There's a farting dragon. It's dead. You don't know where the gas comes out now?
Oh, sorry, I must have missed that patch. Yeah, so it just misses your aim, but it's going to catch Tarsius. Cordelia doesn't have to make a save because it's immune to poison.
God.
Also, con save?
Con save, yes.
Okay. Good thing.
I just inhale it.
You're just like, ugh, musty.
Absorb.
Oh, that's a good number. That's a natural 20. 27. I wish that wasn't an attack, but it's okay. I'll take it.
27 passes.
Yeah.
So you're going to take half damage. Let me roll for Ferris.
Come on, Ferris. Come on, Ferris. Come on, Ferris. Come on, Ferris.
Ferris passes.
Yay!
We have learned from the first time. Okay, so that is... the half. Alright, so 28 points of poison damage.
Okay, 28's the half, correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
28 is the half?
28 is the half.
Holy crap.
Yep.
Cool. Glad I was healed, because I'm almost where I was. Oh, let's go. Oh, wait. I was supposed to add a d4 to the 27. That's a 29.
Excuse me.
Still the same damage.
Ooh, Ferris. Oh, Ferris.
If he knocks it down, I know there's not an above frenzy, but I choose to go above frenzy.
She's right on the cusp.
You get super frenzy.
I'm gonna be mad.
She just kind of like coughs and hacks. She's like, I'm okay. Oh wow, that really burns. I'm okay.
Gonna look at the dragon.
Alright, so we're going back to top of the round, but first, I'm gonna need everybody to make me a perception check.
Perception?
Perception.
Does Bless give on skills or no? It's just saving throws.
I think it's just on, hold on.
Saving throws and attacks, right? I can look it up.
Yeah.
No issue.
Yeah, because I know guidance is for skill checks.
Yes, that's what it was.
20,
yes.
23.
Perfect.
22 for me.
Okay.
Wait.
24 for Tarsius.
All right. Alina.
16.
Oh wow, I was expecting like a 45 or something.
The highest she can do is 30.
Excuse me. 30.
And Alistair, what did we get?
10.
Oh,
You know what, buddy? That's good enough.
I love him so much.
That's good enough.
Good enough, buddy.
As everybody kind of readies themselves for the next bout, you start to notice as the greenery in this cavern starts to kind of get more aggressive, as it's like kind of like twisting, vining, and like breaking through the rocks almost. And I'll say patience with your natural 20. You notice that the greenery that's kind of blooming forth isn't exactly the same as what's currently in the cave. Like in the cave is a lot of like vining plants, a lot of dense like lichen and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This seems more, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know the scientific word for it. It seems more fuck me, I can't think of the word.
Sounds like,
looks like it's.
Is it angy?
No, not ang. It's
not aggressive.
I'm saying it's a type of. Well, it's not a plant. That's what I should start with. It's not a plant that is growing forth, because these aren't plants, but they are natural.
From the lines of
fungal. There it is.
Oh no!
As you see, it's just these sprouts of different types of mushrooms and like these spidering veins of like white mold just kind of like overtake this area.
Does it seem familiar?
I mean, the next thing that you notice after this is going to be this like high pitch. Not that. A high pitch. To most people, it sounds like a scream, almost like a high pitched scream. But
like that.
You know this more as a bugle.
Like an elk or a deer?
Very much, yes. Just let me.
Yeah, I wonder who that could be.
I wonder who that could be.
Who that? Is it great? Is it Beast Boy?
Yeah.
What?
Is it Beast Boy?
As you see Tarsius and Cordelia, since you are the closest, and you just kind of like notice like just like this movement coming out of the darkness of the cavern, and you see his like Irian's ears kind of like twitch a bit, and he like looks and he's just like, oh shit. We need to go. We need to go right now.
Why?
As you see this massive stag walk through the entrance to the cavern, it has to duck its head as like its long twisting rack of antlers is like touching the top of the rocky ceiling. And you see it definitely looks like a deer. However, the front face of it is bone white, as it's just the skull of a deer, and it has like this moss and like all of these like different like funguses just kind of like hanging off of its body and like clinging to like different parts of it as it like walks in, and it has the same unnatural glow in the hollows of its eyes as the dragon. It just like stands completely still.
Wait, so it has the same eyes as the dragon?
It has the same unnatural glow, is what I'll say. It looks very similar, but
Does Alina recognize the deer?
you do recognize the deer. This is the same deer that fought off the dragon the first time you were separated from your husband.
Alina's gonna be like, well, that's a good sign. They can fight each other, but this looks like a very good moment for everyone to get out. As she motions like broadly to the passageway.
Yeah.
Because whatever's about to happen, I don't think any of us want to be in the crossfire of.
Yeah, that's a no-go.
Yeah, and as you see, like, just like these flecks of look to be like glowing like lights just kind of dancing around its body. And it almost looks similar to the fireflies that you see just kind of like hanging around in the cavern, but you know those aren't fireflies. As it just kind of like tilts its head to the side as it looks over at the dragon, and you see as it takes one hoof and it just stomps it into the ground. And it lets out just like this rattling wheeze, and more of these like glowing spores just kind of expel from its body. And then the dragon just kind of like considers the deer and looks more startled, if anything. And then before it can get even a moment to react, the deer just charges straight into it, and you see as like its antlers kind of lock into like the exposed rib cage of the dragon. So with that, Patience, what do we do?
Well, seeing that, I got the... No, she's looking over at like the exit.
Mm-hmm.
And Alina, you're gonna just see this child bolt into this fray.
Oh.
And she'll pretty much make it as far as to like Irian, and she's gonna yell out, "Papa!"
Oh. As you all hear that, anything else?
She's gonna cast another scorching ray at the... Wait. Yeah, she'll cast another scorching ray at the Dracolich.
Okay.
22.
22 hits.
8 points of fire damage.
Okay.
25.
25 hits.
9 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And that's a 10.
Nope, that won't hit, fortunately. Okay.
And that's a natural 1.
All right, what happens, Patience?
Oh boy,
Let's pull up that table.
$31.
All right, 31. That... So, this is what everybody is going to see, and then this is what Patience is going to see. So, you see as Patience runs full tilt towards this fray, as she just like, it just throws like flame mode after flame mode as it connects, but the last one misses, and she cries out Papa, and as right as she yells Papa, you see as just there's this just massive surge of magic, and she just is gone. Just disappears. Patience, you, after throwing your flame balls and just, you know, running forward towards your Papa, you reach out your hand, but you feel as your magic just kind of explodes within you. And then the next thing you know, you are essentially on the astral plane.
Oh, God. What the... What?
Yep.
What?
And you're going to have to stay there till the end of your next turn.
Cue this 8-year-old panicking.
Whoopsies. She just...
It's fine, we don't see it.
Pop!
Panics.
Yep. Let me move him over here. Alright, so with that, Cordelia.
I'm gonna try to calm down Tarsius.
Okay.
Because there's a big deer, there's a big dragon. I don't think going in the midst of it is...
The fuck's wrong with you guys?
So hairs are gonna slither on Tarsius' arm and say, "Calm down. I think we just need to support this stag."
I agree.
Then
I will support the stag with my axe. He's in a frenzy.
yeah,
The fact that I'm speaking calmly is probably out of character.
you don't really do this, right?
No.
So Cordelia doesn't really know what's going on with you.
You're scaring your sister.
Yeah. So
Yes,
yeah.
issues.
Cordelia is a little bit scared, but more of for Tarsius' safety than it being like, "Oh, I'm scared of my brother," kind of like that. So she will do her best because Tarsius had said basically like, "I'm going in there, so you can't stop me. I'm the older brother. You listen to me." So it's like, you know what? Since you're going in there, I will support you too. Since also just a little role play, what type, Kim Possible when she goes to a fight, when she goes to a fisticuff, she tumbles.
Yep.
That's what Cordelia is gonna be doing because she doesn't know what these plants are, baby. It's the dragon's plants.
Yeah, fair, very fair.
She's gonna be tumbling towards the dragon.
Doing flips and shit.
Yeah. Unnecessarily, but she will be. Sorry, right here. And there's two big things. So we're like, I'll just
Very,
do
very large deer.
I will just do my 2 attacks. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right? Yeah, to it. Oh, I wasn't here. So yeah, 20 feet. Right there. I'll just do my 2 attacks. So,
Alright, roll me those attacks.
But yeah. One is an 18. I think 18 misses.
18 misses, yes.
But the other one is I rolled an 18 plus 7. So that is 25.
25 will hit.
So one will hit at least. Oh, that's a 7. It's a 5. It's a 12. 18. A 23.
23 total?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Sneak
So
attack, baby.
Sneak attack, baby! Alright, let me plug those numbers in. Okay. Anything else?
She'll do that, and she will, because I'll stay here. Sure, why not?
All right, so
I was gonna stay. I was gonna go move 10 feet back, but I'm like, I'll stay.
Okay, so with that, the dragon is going to take its legendary action to tail attack you.
Yay!
So
Hit me, motherfucker.
see if it hits you. Shit you not, that was a nat 1.
I was tumbling too much to go in.
Oh my god, these dice are not working today. This is not happening today.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Fast as fuck, boy. Alright. Alistair.
Alistair is going to. He's going to run to Ferris.
Who's doing the cat gagging thing?
Yeah, we don't want that. And then he is going to do Cure Wounds. Level 3 Cure Wounds on her.
Okay.
So I need to get my dice. Hold on. 1, 2.
Lovely dice ASMR.
Yes, 3d8 plus 2.
Okay.
$14 points.
All right. Fantastic. As you give her that healing, and she just kind of like stops mid-hack, and she just, thank you, Sir Alistair.
Oh, okay. And he's just gonna like pull her close to him.
Okay.
And give her like the ear scritches, like it's okay.
Okay. There's still a really big dragon and a really, really big deer there. I don't know what's the deer doing?
I don't know. Maybe it's a gift from Frat. Just he's gonna like take her small head in his hand and just shove it into his chest, like up against the armor.
Punk.
Yeah, thunk. Don't look, Ferris.
Okay. Just kind of stands there, head shoved into your plate armor.
Armpit.
All right, right in the armpit. All right, anything else?
No.
Okay.
He's just making sure his squire's okay.
All right, she's doing A-okay now. All right, Alina. As everybody has completely disregarded what you said as you're pointing to the door.
You know, like kids.
Yes, exactly.
She.
Yeah. That's right, you are the oldest of the party. Sans Irian.
Irian, yeah.
Really rethinking that talk you had with your husband about kids now.
Right. I don't know about this. Listen.
Hey. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Alina's actually going to hold her action. And she will have a, well.
It's okay.
You
don't need to announce. It's not an airport.
Where is it? She will have a thunder wave on deck, but only if the dragon moves to strike.
Alright, so you're holding your action?
Yeah, we're gonna hold action.
Okay.
She's just gonna stay put for now.
Got it. Alright, big boy.
Okie dokie. Tarsius is gonna internally be very, very, very proud of his sister. And, yep, you can do it. Alright. So, run that way. Scream like a bull. And, I'm going to Great Weapon Master this first attack with the flank bonus. Oops,
all right.
Sorry, Mike. Oh, I'm so glad I grabbed an advantage because I rolled one round. Alright,
Yay!
Don't forget your bless.
With the -5, that comes out to a 18. I don't know if that hits or not.
18 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, cool. We're doing it again, because that means I need to roll a 10 or higher. Alright. which is
Don't forget your bliss.
yeah. Should I do it again? Oh, I did roll a great weapon master. All right. Cool. I'm taking the 15. So that is 20. So 22.
22 will hit.
Okay. So adds 10 to the damage. So it's 10 plus I'm ragey. So 15, 16, 17 right off the bat. Plus a d12, 17 plus 11 is 28.
28, okay.
Yeah. Yes, okay. And
don't ask me, I failed math.
yeah, he go rar, boom. And he's
Rar.
yeah. He will look at everybody else and is going to try to calm down. At first, it just moves and grunts and yells, but then it's gonna be, if you're afraid, go into the cave. And yeah, that's his turn.
Okay. Alright, oh, Irian. It's just looking between like the mess.
Just happened.
A lot just happened. It's just like he in the midst of like just kind of like standing there, like unsure of how to handle the situation, seeing this giant stag fight this green dragon, and then Patience running forward, yelling "Papa," and then immediately just disappearing. He's like, "Ah, oh, fuck! I lost the grandkids. It's my first day as a grandparent. I fucking lost her. Shit! Son of a bitch!"
Like, oh my god!
Is this are you invisible right now? What's going on? Patience! Rosemary!
Oh my god, is he? Shh. Here, biscuit. I got a biscuit. That's adorable.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So he's a huge size creature, right?
The
dragon.
He is 1, 2, 3 by 3.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah,
that's a huge.
okay. Just wanted to make sure. I guess I can't push him over or whatever because he's slightly too big.
He's also kind of locked in on the other side by the deer. So.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I'm surprised Arian didn't say that one already.
There's a lot happening at the moment.
Yeah, he's my child can't be funny.
I
right
lost
now.
the I lost the grandchild. Oh, I'm never gonna be allowed visitation rights ever again.
Oh my god.
Alright, he's gonna make his 2 attacks at the dragon. I gotta start thinking of grandparent names. Is he a grandpappy? Is he a pop? What is he?
Ram.
Okay, so 1 attack will hit. Alright, so that's for 8 points. Alright. Okay. So, only 1 manages to hit in his panic. Ferris is going to be smushed under Alistair's armpit for the duration of her turn.
Makes sense.
And we're back on the dragon. As it is literally going to be fighting and clawing with anything in its path, so... Alright, so 1 attack is going towards you, Tarsius. Okay, is this the first time it's actually going to hit?
AC 16. It's kind of average.
Alright, 26.
Nope. Give me that pain, daddy.
I do not consent to this. That's going to be 8 plus a number. 14 points of slashing damage for you.
Okay.
And it's going to make its attack on...
It's slashing, right? Okay, cool. So I have
slashing. Yep.
Okay, so
Yep, very specific.
Yeah.
Let's go to make its attack.
Thank you.
Definitely gonna hit. Okay. Alright, as it turns around to just kind of like slash down at you, Tarsius, and then it tries to like swing its tail to like, and it hits into the deer, and you hear the solid thud as it connects. But this deer is locked in, and he's not fucking moving.
What gonna do?
Alright, so with that, top of the round, we're gonna go ahead and go with the deer. As you see, as like this dragon is struggling to break free, and you see more of these like white, veiny, like fungal, like roots start to like climb itself up the dragon's legs and start to root it in place.
Nice.
As the deer's like the hollows of its eyes just glow. This like this very bright purple. As the dragon's eyes are green, the deer's are purples. As it's like glowing like these like purple flames almost. As you see, as this dragon is like trying to like it's struggling as it's like hitting and clawing, and you see as like this like more and more of like these like all of this fungus is just like growing up its body. And before it even gets a chance to like let out one more breath, you see as its like throat closes up and it's just standing like that as it's just consumed.
Someone watched Annihilation.
Shut the fuck up. What did I tell you?
We were told specifically not to watch that movie.
Exactly.
Oh.
Damn fucking right. So.
What a time for me to pop back.
I'll say, with the dragon no longer moving and being a threat, it'll be about a couple more seconds before you just pop back into existence, Patience, and you're just like, oh my god. Don't do that again.
Irian's gonna see like there's tears that have been streaming down this child's face.
It's like, are you okay? Like,
I don't know where I went.
I didn't know where you went.
What happened? And then she looks over at the dragon. Oh. Okay.
As the deer just kind of like unhooks its antlers from its ribcage, and you just see as it just crumbles in on itself. And the deer just stands there and just lets out a snort.
Patience just from, Irian's side. She's gonna take a few little steps forward. Yeah, Papa.
And this deer just kind of like swivels its head. And it opens its mouth, but all you hear is just...
She's just gonna be like, it's okay, I'm okay. Just like offhandedly, she's just like, oh god, what happened?
As it takes a step towards you, and then another step. And as it like as it's like stepping towards you, you see as its body just kind of like shifts, and it kind of like stands more upright, as it still very much looks like a deer, just more humanoid in shape, a little bit smaller now, like now standing maybe about 9 feet tall or so. But you see it just has the deer head and just like all this like moss and like fungal everything just like going down and around it like a mane. As you see like these long spindly green limbs like with like the blacks with like the fingertips just like blackened and veiny.
From what she can see on him, does she see anything like again with the ant? Like, does she see like a jewel or anything at all on him?
Roll me a perception. I'm trying to get my fucking roll 20 to work. Please work.
22.
22. Okay. So I will say, as this creature walks towards you, and it just kind of like kneels down and just kind of like squats, it leans forward at you, like the deer head just kind of like going into your hair,
Mm-hmm.
and it just like chews it.
Okay. Yeah. So
like, just choose it. And as you're kind of like having your hair being like kind of gnawed on for a minute, you look up and like under the juncture between its like jaw and the throat, you see what looks to be like a shard of something.
she's just gonna reach up and grab it.
It feels ice cold.
She'll just try to like shake it, and she's trying to gouge to see like it's like, I'm sorry if this hurts, Papa, and she's just gonna kind of like try to pull at it.
You feel as his entire body just goes completely rigid as this thing is lodged in.
She's gonna look back over here, and Grandpa, there's something under his right here, and I can't get it.
As much as I would love to help,
she's just gonna give him a look. It's the cold look.
Roll me a persuasion.
Okie dokie. Damn it. That's a 12.
Yeah, no, I know for a fact that if I get within at least 10 feet, he's gonna kill me.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive.
I'm fine.
I know you are. He likes you.
Tarsius is making his way over.
As you do, this giant creature just kind of like wraps its arms around Patience and just lowers its head to look at you, and you just see like just these pale purple eyes just like glaring.
She's just gonna look up, Papa, they're friends. They're not gonna hurt me.
Roll me another persuasion.
Come on. You're a persuasive child. 24.
Jeez.
She has a +5.
Okay. As you say that gently in your little adorable voice.
Added effect, she's just gonna kind of like sway in his arms a little bit, and she's gonna start humming Scarborough Fair.
Okay, well that definitely helps. As you kind of disarm him in that moment as he just kind of like lowers his arms and just focuses mainly on you and just continues to just kind of like nip and like tug at your hair.
Okay, I'm gonna point to the thing that you wanted to get out.
All right, roll me a strength, Tarsius.
Okay. I technically am still rated until the end of my round unless I don't get hit or do not attack.
Okay.
So do I have advantage on this? DM for your
I will say sure. Yes, it
Okay.
has not been. Yeah.
Okay.
Had a lot of time.
I never used my bless.
Just pure strength,
Oh,
right?
what a shame. Pure strength.
Okay. So 15 plus 5 equals 30, 20.
That'll do it.
Okay.
You kind of like tug and you're like, damn, this is really in there.
Okay.
You just like pull it out and there's just like this spurt of just like black blood that just kind of like spits out. And you just like pull out this like literally like this fucking long of a shard of what looks to be like it's. You turn it in the light and it looks like a ruby, but then when you turn it this way, it looks black almost.
Can I try breaking it?
I mean, the second that you pull it out and you like hold it in your hands, the thing just crumbles.
Okay. When it crumbles and my rage ends because I was in a frenzy, I am now considered exhausted.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a knee as my muscles are all spasming.
Okay. So just, as you feel that just hit you.
And she's gonna look back over like Tarsius, and she's gonna reach an arm out just kind of like this, like to just like pat you on the shoulder, like thank you.
He's just gonna stand up and start walking away.
Do you need another potion?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm just walking away.
Yeah. So after that, now with the crystal out, you see it's just like there's like just this black blood just kind of oozing from the wound. And then with that, it just seems to kind of like cause the creature to deflate as it just shrinks down, becoming smaller, more humanoid. The bone head just kind of cracks in half and falls away, and you see your Papa's face.
Cool.
As where this large deer creature was once standing, you now all see a green-skinned half-elven man with just this shaggy mane of messy blonde hair. And just, he looks so exhausted. So he just kind of like falls forward, but he braces his hands on the ground as he just...
And he is gonna get hugged.
And he just falls back into the ground. As you just like lay on top of him, just hug him tight. You just...
She's not crying, she's not making noise, she is just koala'd.
Just, there you are. That's where you went. And he's gonna just like gently pat your back.
She's not moving. Yeah, it's like, she's just gonna just mutter, like, into his chest, just like, if I close my eyes, I'm gonna fall asleep and it's gonna be a dream.
I felt like I was in a dream. But I like this better. He's gonna just kind of like run his hands through your hair.
And now Patience is gonna fall asleep with that.
Oh. So as everybody is now bone fucking tired.
Yeah.
So, now that the Dracolich has been subdued, this monster of the woods cured of a curse, what are we doing next?
Breaking the other piece of stone, or the ring.
Okay. Which immediately just crumbles in your hands.
Okay. Cool.
Now the magic has just been essentially sapped from it. As you have Alina kind of standing by the cave, just...
Alina is about to make a beeline, unintended, down that way.
Hey, Tarsius is probably gonna be like 10 feet away from everybody because he doesn't want to like talk to anyone right now or be next to anyone, but he's gonna follow the crew.
All right. You're just gonna stay there?
She's staying right there.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Cordelia, learning from Uncle Carabao, will stab the Dracolich's head
Just
for good measure.
Just one more.
And it's down. It's dead.
And then I'm gonna start walking towards there. I am gonna pat Tarsius' shoulder, like just pat his shoulder, and then she'll move along.
When you pat
knowing
that
that
shoulder, you'll see like
Alright, so let me
literally
get you
like
off to
those
the other
muscles start
room.
like spazzing out. Like it's
like I won't pat it like so like kind of like rub it a little bit, like just rub. Basically, like kind of, it's like I guess a body language of I'm here if you need me, and then she'll walk away because she knows she feels like she knows he wants to be alone right now, kind of, and she understands.
Let me get y'all together. I'm gonna copy and paste y'all, everybody that's going in. This Patience is going to stay behind as she is having a nice little reunion. Pop y'all right there. As you walk into it's like maybe 20 feet down where you finally see some like lantern light, and there you see just like this small pocket of cavern, a very ramshackled like corral where you see these prisoners kind of like tied up and left in like very dismal conditions. You see a couple of cult members just wearing the basic like robes, just kind of like piddling about as they're checking on these zombies that are chained to the floor and just like looking them over, taking notes. And when you enter, they just all stop and they just drop their stuff. They're just like, you don't think you're supposed to be here.
We killed
Come to tell you about the good word.
What's the good word?
Alistair's gonna start talking and speaking out of his Bible.
Okay.
Alistair's doing that. Tarsius is going to the, if he's allowed to, and like nothing happened. He's gonna go.
As you approach the pen, you see 4 people. Two of them actually you recognize. One of them being the half-elf monk who had attended a couple of the council meetings in Waterdeep, Leosin. Alina, you know him fairly well as a compatriot of yours amongst the Harpers. Another you recognize is King Melendrock himself, bound, tied, stripped of all of his regalia. And Tarsius, two of them you don't recognize. You see a very broad, muscular man with like this very, very luscious and wonderfully kept auburn beard that's just braided down the front. Alina, you recognize this man immediately as the husband you had lost.
That's Bay.
That's Bay.
Bay.
And then the other one is a woman who looks to be still in her paladin plate armor, having the symbol of the Holy Brethren kind of clasped to her sash. So they all look up at you, and the woman's just like, "Are you here to save us?"
Yeah, something like that. Is what's the material made out of?
Wood.
Yeah, he's gonna smash it.
Smash. All right, you smash it open, and they kind of all stand up awkwardly as their hands and feet are kind of like chained together, like just with like the chains going down to the feet manacles and stuff.
Gonna look at the worm speaker. I mean, not the worm speakers, but the
cult members. Yeah.
What are the keys?
Yeah, and just one of them just kind of like fumbles for the keys in his pocket and he hands it to you, just like, don't hurt us. We're just
fine.
We're academics.
We're not even getting paid.
we just do all the bookwork.
All right, good. Someone's gonna talk to you about information and details to where you're going next.
Okay, is he gonna stop talking at any point? They just point at Alistair, who's still reciting from his Bible.
No,
he's got his little like incense things swinging around, and he is just having a great time telling some stories.
Good for him.
This is
his little censer.
This is what you need. You need Jesus in your life.
Oh, but he keeps talking about someone named Frat, I think.
Yeah, Frat.
Okay.
He's cool.
All right.
I'm gonna do the chains and let them be free.
All right. As the second that Onthar is free, he stands up and he just kind of like, painfully so, as it looks like he was like sitting in a very uncomfortable position for a long time. As he just kind of walks out, just kind of stretching his sore limbs, and he looks to you, Alina.
Yeah, Lena would already be making her way over there.
Okay.
Because he doesn't know what kind of state everybody's in.
Yeah, he opens his arms for you, expecting a hug.
And she's probably gonna like
kick him in the nuts.
Yeah, and she's literally probably gonna like punch, like right in the chest. If he's trying to start like scared the shit out of me.
I deserve that. Hello, lassie.
And then she's gonna give him a hug.
No, he'll hug you back. Just this large, towering man just like bends over to hug you.
I'm glad you're okay. Can't say the same for a lot of the members of the order that we've run across so far.
Yeah, I've watched as were taken one by one. I don't think
sorry.
I can. I'm not going to forget this place.
I wouldn't either.
See, you made some friends. That's rare.
I had some help. She's gonna reach into her pocket.
Sven just kind of sits in your hand, just...
If this one hadn't been pilfering rations from people, I probably wouldn't have met them.
Yeah, the mouse just innocently kind of cleans her ear. But in a way that she's like, yeah, I did that.
No thanks needed.
And then she immediately climbs out of your hand and into his beard and just nestles herself.
About right.
Yep. So how did you get past the dragon and near in vain?
Well, do you remember before we got separated, the giant deer thing?
Briefly.
Apparently that is one of my new friends' father? and he had some thing stuck in his... It's a whole thing.
Okay.
But he came in while we were fighting the dragon turned into a Drackle. The other dude's dead.
Well, it's a shame. I can't really interrogate the dead.
No. He was mad at some... He kept going on and on. I don't think he'd have been much use, honestly. I think he was a little out of his melon. Speaking of melons... He would keep talking about how he'd been, like, cheated out of his birthright by someone, like, Melon Patch. I don't friggin'... And he just... Believe me, I don't think he'd have been much use.
As Melondrock kind of, like, steps out from the paddock and it's just like, it's probably me you're mentioning. King Melondrock.
Gesundheit.
Fair enough.
Well, I'm sure you had an excellent reason for depriving him of his birthright.
How did you put it? He was out of his melon. That's about how I'd put it. Can't really run a kingdom if there's no kingdom to run since you've burned it into the ground.
It is fair, yeah.
Well, no matter to that. I think we'll be far better off leaving this place behind and somewhere more comfortable with walls and a drink.
Drinks sound. That does sound nice. Is everybody... Alina's gonna look at the other people that were in there like... Are y'all okay?
Leosin just kind of nods, just like, yeah, I'm doing alright. It's a bit awkward that we keep meeting with like this, with me being captured and you on the other end.
That's okay. One of us has to be good at things.
And here I was going to say that I'm starting to get a reputation.
Don't tell anyone if you won't.
I'd appreciate that. As the female paladin looks just very haggard, very shaken, as she's just kind of like clutching her holy symbol. Just kind of staring off.
Do you need help or support?
I don't know what to do. I prayed, and I prayed for Frat to save me. And he never answered.
Yes, he did.
We're here now.
It's not what I mean. You don't... She'll, like, look over to Alistair and just... Have you heard him? At all?
Constantly. For quite some time now.
She's, like, looking right at you, Alistair. She kind of, like, walks forward with intent.
He's still kind of talking, and then when he sees her approach, he'll stop and wave.
Yeah, so you see that she's wearing the regalia of your order. She just kind of like looks at you, just like very intently, with just wide eyes, and she's like clutching her symbol, like white knuckling it. She's just, have you heard from him at all?
Yeah, Brett.
Yes.
Yeah.
She looks very confused.
He cleaned my socks.
He
gave me a bucket.
What? No, what? But I prayed to him. I prayed. Every waking hour I was here, and they kept taking our brothers and sisters. I prayed for him to stop this, and he gives you a bucket?
On the bucket, but he helped.
That's not fair. It's not fair at all, and she just immediately just drops her symbol.
What? I don't understand.
I prayed to Frat for as long as I was in here, as they were killing our brothers and sisters, and he did not answer me. He did not say a word to me. I felt no connection at all. And he gives you a bucket. Just like that. What kind of God lets people like us just... We pledge our lives to him, and he just let this happen?
If Alistair doesn't say something, Tarsius is slowly making his way towards them.
She looks very distraught, very confused, very angry in this moment.
We do. Lives for him. And we give our lives. When we have to.
But it's not fair.
No.
Why did they have to die? They didn't do anything wrong. They didn't...
You could say they took the place of others.
She looks very, very angry at that. Just immediately just shuts down, just shakes her head. I'm ready to leave this place. I want to go home.
Alistair will nod and help her up if she allows.
She will. She won't. She looks very upset, but she's not denying your help.
Okay.
Like after Alistair picks her up and moves forward, when she's not looking, Tarsius is gonna grab the emblem that she dropped.
Okay.
Because he's gonna give it back to her later.
Okay. All right. So, with essentially Onthar and a few others saved from the cavern, what are we doing?
I guess. Well, we're gonna kill all these zombies because that ain't fair for them.
Okay.
And we're gonna take these nerds and we're gonna. Nope, they're coming with us.
All right.
We're going to nerd jail.
Hey, I know I'm not in the room, but DM, what's that?
Oh yes, that's a that would be a Triton soldier just kind of laying dead on the ground with kind of intentionally cut open.
We do need to bury all of them with proper respect.
Yeah. So.
Oh God, is that Yuliy's dad? Oh no!
You wouldn't know.
I don't know, but
someone rifled through his pockets. Alina's gonna be rifling through pockets.
So we'll get around to that, but I think first we're gonna take a break before we move on to the next part.
Mm-hmm.
So take a quick break, and we'll come back to finish up this arc.
All right, we'll be back in a bit.
Okay. Away from Cole. So you remember that green druid guy we met on the mountain after we escaped the Death Tyrant?
Yeah, I think.
How much of a whisper is this, West?
It's West.
West, I can hear you.
He had mold on his dreads. Yeah.
Anyway, him and Cole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, what are they talking about?
Sex.
No!
Oh.
That is no!
Oh, privately.
Oh, okay.
No!
That's...
Well, I don't know if that happened yet. I mean, Addie probably would have told me if it happened, but
He would what?
That is 7 non-lethal damage. As he hits him and knocks him down, you see that he grabs onto his shirt and slowly brings him down. You don't have to kill them.
Cool. I hop down.
You critted on him.
I look at Swain.
Mm-hmm.
I want to. And I stomp his throat. The unconscious one. Full force. Just heal the throat.
Wow.
Swain is not going to take that approach.
Yeah.
Swain is going to, let's see if he, natural 20.
Jesus Christ.
He's going to do his somersault, and one of his arrows is going to miss. The second arrow is going to hit.
The last makes more sense.
It's 17 points of piercing damage as he somersaults over. Yes.
Deflect missiles.
Roll me your d10.
6 + 9 is 15, so that's 2 points.
Okay, you take. That was a hard hit. He knows what he's doing. So you pull it out, nodding an arrow. Why? It didn't have to go like this. You're obviously stronger than any one of them. And as we're going to end the session.
It's basically energy, high energy, kind of alpha, omega, nuclear blast type. It's 13 six-sided dice worth of damage. It just took out his left hip, which basically took out his left leg.
34. 30. No, I'm sorry. 42. 50.
Okay, you only needed 14, but anyway, so he basically explodes and some of that splatters on you. And
I'm proud to announce that Divine Conquer is going to be participating in Extra Life this year. So on November 6th at noon, we're going to be playing for 24 hours. We'll be playing board games and D&D and horror RPGs, the entire gambit. We're going to be playing 11 different games throughout the night. So here's the order of what time and what games we're going to be playing. We're going to be starting off our Extra Life event with Betrayal at House on the Hill, because I say it wrong all the time. It's going to be an interactive story-based cooperative game. And we don't know what's going to happen until we actually start playing it, but it's going to be haunted, and that's the important part.
Merelthe, hey Wolf, say something about Extra Life and what you do.
Hi, my name's Wolf, and I'm running Chapter for Extra Life.
Oh my god.
Hello, my name is Jeremiah, and we are playing Zombicide. It's a 6-player game, and I will be the rules lawyer for that game. To be honest, I'm just gonna be the overlord of that game, but it's all about surviving the zombie apocalypse. And it's actually very hard. There's gonna be a really big mini right here, right, Jesus? You're gonna edit it out. And it's gonna be very hard. And it's a lot of just zombies. You need to survive the zombies, which you will not. Spoiler alert.
Hey, I'm Trident. I'm gonna be DMing Morkborg, a new tabletop game during Extra Life. It's gonna be apocalyptic fun.
Yeah, hold it a little higher just because I can't see it. Say it all over again if you want. I do the whole thing again.
No. This is what we're putting in there.
Okay, cool.
So we're going to be playing Gloom as well. Gloom is a 4-player card game where you get to tell the most depressing story about your entire life and your family. And the more horrible it is, the better. So grab your napkins because it's going to be sad.
Hey, this is Jess. I'm going to be telling you about a game we're going to be playing called Sheriff of Nottingham, and I forgot the name of the game. It's a really fun game. It's turn-based. Everybody goes around the table and is the sheriff for one round, and you're trying to get your pouch of goods past the inspector, or the sheriff. So it's really fun, and it's all about deceiving, and the person with the most money at the end of the game wins. So come check us out.
Dread's going to be our midnight game. It is a cooperative storytelling game where you don't have any dice or character sheets. You just have the Dread Tower. It's going to be a Jenga copyright tower that essentially every action that is dangerous, the players get to pull from the tower. And if the tower falls, they die. The prompt is, their friend has been dead for a year, and they just wrote them a handwritten letter saying to meet at their grave. It's going to be spooky.
Hey guys, it's Jess again. I'm telling you about another game we're going to be playing called One Night Werewolf. It's a very fun game. It's all about deceiving each other, and one person or multiple people are the werewolf per night. And at the morning, we have to figure out who the werewolf is. So come check us out and watch this fun game that we're going to be playing. Oh no!
We're going to be playing a homebrew Resident Evil game where our players don't know who they're going to play, and the only goal they have is to survive inside the Umbrella Corporation. For this chaotic game, Skull Wizards, our players are going to be making up their characters, anything from a marshmallow man with a glowing sword to a pineapple fairy with a bazooka. We have no idea what's going to happen. The GM has no idea what's going to happen. It's ad-lib beats D&D mixes in with chaos. And to conclude everything for Extra Life, our Battle Royale 3, which is going to be a dungeon crawl. It has been themed Dungeon of the Mad Demon. Essentially, last time, they were going to face against Demogorgon. Demogorgon is trying to bring forth the strongest creature in the material plane to be underneath its paw. See if the players can survive the Dungeon of the Mad Demon. If you have any hearts, please donate. The link and information is down below. For our chapters going to the Texas Children's Hospital here in downtown Houston. It's a great cause, 24-hour gaming. I mean, what more do you guys want?
I have an awesome update about the Extra Life charity fundraiser. As many of you know, my friends at Divine and Conquer and I are raising money for the Texas Children's Hospital through the Extra Life Charity Foundation. Link will be pinned in the comments to donate. And if we can meet the $500 donation goal that we have set by the 24-hour live stream on November 6th, then I will be commemorating this momentous occasion with a ridiculous D&D tattoo, which we now have a concept for. We're gonna take one of these and turn it into one of these. So if you want to see me get tattooed with a stress ball beholder and want to help out some kids in need, follow the donation link. And if you can't donate, that's fine. Comment, share, spread the word. Let's make this happen.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Alright. Having successfully defeated Nirenvain and his dragon, and rescuing Alina's husband and a few members that had been kidnapped, more or less, you all managed to make your way out back into the main cavern where you had initially defeated the dragon and also cured Patience's father of the curse that was afflicting him. As he just kind of like lays on the ground and just holding on to Patience, just kind of like gently rubs her back and he just like stares at all of you. She doesn't really say anything. As Anthar just kind of like, and it takes like a little bit of time, but you all clean up, you bury the dead, make sure that they're respectfully taken care of. Whoever is investigating the Trident will have to roll me an investigation check.
That was a...
Alina probably would.
Yeah, like Tarsius can do it, but I think someone else said.
Okay.
Investigations plus 4, 19.
19, okay. So, kind of like looking through on this person, he looks like a standard soldier. I mean, you've never really seen anybody of this military before, so he looks like a standard soldier. As you kind of like rifle through his pockets, you find just like, there's no gold, as that was probably already taken from the get-go. You will find a scrap of paper that looks like it was torn off of something and hastily like written as a note. The note basically reading, whoever finds this on me, please let my family know what happened to me. My name is, and his name was Alexei, insert name. As he seems to be just a common foot soldier.
Run. And he didn't have anything else on him that looks like keepsakey or whatever that she could put in the note?
From what you can tell, anything that was basically that looked like it had value, it was probably stripped of this person.
Okay.
Which Anthar would confirm with you that they took anything that looked of value, but he kind of like reaches into like the braid of his beard and he pulls out his wedding band like, save that.
A good chuckle out of Alina at that, of course. Yeah, Alina would probably just like fold up that piece of paper and put it in her pocket.
Okay.
Like, well, if we encounter whoever, I mean, yeah, we'll figure this out.
Okay. I'd say by this point, Patience, your father would kind of like gently like rouse you just by like tapping your back.
Yeah, she'll just opens up eyes like, are we leaving?
Wait, what?
Are we leaving? She's just looking over at everybody.
Your the people you're with are.
Yeah, it's the party I've been traveling with.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I guess so. I'm here. I'm all right. Where is your father?
I thought you'd know.
So he just kind of gets this look on us. It's very hard to kind of like discern what he's thinking. Just kind of stares off.
No.
That's not good. If I don't know where he is and you don't know, then
yeah, she'll just because Basil said that he didn't know where Dad was.
Where is your brother now?
I don't know.
Let's go
Probably
outside.
with Grandma.
Okay, let's go outside.
Okay.
So just kind of like get up, just like just get up, keep holding you.
Mm-hmm.
As you all walk your way out.
You just see her. Is he like holding her like a football?
Yeah, he just kind of like puts you under his arm.
Yeah, it's like, Dad, I can walk. Papa, I can walk.
He just keeps walking.
Papa, I can walk.
Keeps walking.
Help! Help!
As you all see, Irian's just like, I don't.
Oh, she will make a point. Like, she'll point over to Irian. He helped me find you.
Addie will just kind of like look at her and look at Irian. Thank you. And he just keeps walking.
And she's just gonna start talking about like some things. It's okay. Like she's just gonna rattle on.
I will get you guys out of this dismal cave. Put you somewhere a little nicer. As you walk outside of this cavern for the first time, you hear nature. You hear birds. And you see as the woods themselves, while still looking clustered, knotted, and a bit, overgrown, you can start to see where it's beginning to heal. And for the first time, you're starting to realize that sunlight is slowly starting to trickle in through the trees. As Addie kind of like walks you over to like a very large kind of gnarled tree just outside the entrance. He sets you down. He just kind of like looks around and then just looks at you. Wait here. And he just climbs up the tree.
And she's gonna just fall back in the grass. Literally just dead weights.
As he climbs up, there's a moment where at first you guys just don't see him at all. So he just goes straight up the tree. And then you hear what sounds like a it sounds like a bird call almost. And then there's a moment of silence before the same bird call is heard, but in the distance. And then Addie just like kind of climbs his way down very hastily, just drops on the ground. They will be here soon.
Okay.
He just nods. Just sits on the ground next to you.
And she's just gonna unleash her whole life story to him and the tangents that an 8-year-old.
Okay. There will be some moments where he stops you and he asks you like what a word means if you like say something that he doesn't quite understand. And just like ask for like, but otherwise he's passively listening.
I feel like half the time she's like, it was a word that, and now that she's thinking about it, it was a word that the dragon that took me in would say.
Okay. What did that mean? Okay. And then after a little bit of time passes, eventually you are all greeted by Alina, Basil, and Declan, and then one other individual walking out of the woods. And this individual is a very tall, probably a couple inches taller than you, Tarsius. A furbolg who is just this lavender-colored fur with this pink nose. And he would be taller than you, but he kind of stoops as he walks. As he just kind of lumbers out, just super super lanky, super thin. And they all just kind of wait for you at the edge.
Patience is just going to point at Addie and then look at Basil. See, I told you if I talked to him, it would be okay. And then she'll stick her tongue out and go...
Basil just wrinkles his nose at you and just... Okay, but...
But what? But what?
You're so annoying.
Nah. They're anywhere near each other. She's just gonna playfully shove him.
He shoves you back.
She'll shove him just
kind of
harder.
Back and forth. As Declan walks forward, he just opens his arms for you, Alina. It's like, you made it!
And Alina's gonna stand there and take a deep breath and be like, I told you next time. And go and, like, give him a hug.
Aww.
Like, and then be like, I have someone for you to meet.
As he just kind of, like, looks up like, oh, thank you.
And yeah, she should kind of walk him over and be like, Declan, this is Anthar. Anthar, this is Declan.
This is Anthar. Hello to you. And he just, like, holds a hand out, just, like, kind of claps his with Anthar's as they shake hands. Just like, yeah, I'm the one that raised her. You can call me Dad if you want.
Oh my god.
I never called you Dad in my life.
He can call me Dad, too. Like, I raised you and you married him, so we're all just one big family now.
You're making it weird.
He's part of the Lena B, let me have this.
Ugh.
You're in the back like, Lena B, I like that, that's good. I'm gonna keep that one. And Lena's like, no, you're not. No. I was like, okay.
And yeah, Lena will probably look at Declan and be like, are the woods back to normal?
Declan just kind of looks around. It's gonna take some time, but I mean,
is it still doing the weird turny aroundy, weird not going anywhere thingy?
Kind of, but it's more manageable now. We're able to use our we're able to pass through the trees without much issue. Before we would just end up in random spots in the woods, but with tree stride we should be okay.
Okay.
We should be able to get you out of here very quickly. As Alina, I'd say the one Furbolg individual is one that you recognize as well, as this is Indigo. As he just kind of like, he has this big dopey smile on his face as he just looks happy to be present in front of everyone. It's just like, yeah, it looks like the trees are, it's all coming together. Yeah. Hey, Lena. He's just like raised his hand to wave at you.
She waved, hi.
Did you use that jar that I gave you?
I did. I have a question.
Yeah?
Does it put itself back together?
No, it's like a one-time thing. Like it's most excellent when you're using it, but then you're like, oh man, I broke it. Jeez, now I gotta go collect bees again. But it's fun. Do you need another one?
Yes.
Oh, I guess I could put something together.
No rush if you're gonna go back to town.
I mean, no rush ever. I got all the time in the world.
Sweet. That was the most useful thing I think I've ever acquired.
But we gotta talk about payment, because the first time was a freebie, but now I gotta I'm turning this into like a business, so I need some stuff.
I will give you the money for it.
I don't do money. Like all that capitalist propaganda, that's not my jam.
Then what would you ask for it?
Actually, no. He just kind of like looks at all of you, like very slowly, very like considering deep in thought. As he then he points at Alistair. I want that guy's hair.
Do what, bro? So that's not mine to give.
Hey, bro, can I have your hair? Looks most righteous.
It is most righteous, and I can't give it away. Thank you.
Oh, that's a bummer. Like, you can't even teach me how to braid do the little braid thingy. That's what I want.
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah, man.
I thought you wanted my hair.
Just 661. Oh, yeah, I see how it sounds like that now. No, I just want my hair to look like yours.
He's gonna go over and fist bump the guy and be like, yeah.
Yeah, fist bumps him.
And then they're gonna start braiding each other's hair, probably.
Yeah, and they start braiding each other's hair.
Cool.
Yeah, so Declan's just like, yeah, I guess whenever they're done with that, we can send you back through the trees and, put you wherever you need to go. Shouldn't take too long, maybe a couple hours.
During this point in time, I will say, this child is going to sit and wrap their arms around Addie's leg.
Yep.
Can you come with me?
Where are you going?
Back to Waterdeep, I think.
He just kind of like thinks. I mean, I've got things to do here to fix all this. He just like gestures to the forest. But you seem to be doing okay with, he just gestures to everyone. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Just give me. He just counts on his hands. Just thinks. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Just like ruffle your hair.
Mm-hmm. She'll just let go and just give him another really, really as tight as his. What is your strength, child?
Probably a 9. Yeah. She's anything like Cole. It's a 9.
It's a 14.
Oh shit!
Oh damn!
Child's stronger than Cole.
The thing that she lacks is intelligence.
Oh, poor thing. Yes. He just like pats you on the head.
Okay.
I'll see about getting in contact with your dad.
Okay.
And then we can all meet in Waterdeep.
Waterdeep. It's not far from here.
Do I have to swim?
No.
Okay.
You can walk there.
Why is...
Or Wild Shape. I use Greta.
It sounds like it's pretty deep.
It's not that deep.
Okay.
It's called Waterdeep. It's by the ocean, but it's not deep.
Well, that's a little confusing, but okay.
I know it's a weird name too. I don't get it.
So just like, I will meet you there.
Mm-hmm. This child's just gonna pull out her goat.
Mm-hmm.
And just like Greta poof.
Poof.
And she is just going to sit on her goat.
As everybody says their goodbyes, and Irian reluctantly pulled along. You all are taken through the trees one by one, as you eventually find yourselves on the outskirts of the forest where you had first started. It's now a beautiful sunny day, and it looks like the woods are slowly receding back to where they belong, as you all make your way to Waterdeep, taking...
Sorry.
Yes. Patience.
When we get to the outskirts, is Lena amongst the people that are there?
She is. So they all kind of joined you to wish to send you off.
Patience is going to kind of like skitter over to Alina. Not Lena. Lena. We have Alina and Lena in it. Anyways.
Irian's like, I know, I'm so confused.
Yeah, and she's just going to go up. And then she's going to thumb back over to Irian. He really misses you.
She just kind of like looks up, just like very, huh? Very puppy dog eyes. Mm-hmm. She just like looks at you, looks at him. She's like just kind of like kneels down, just so only you can hear. Mm-hmm. She like gives you a small smile. I know.
Oh. And she'll just smile, and then she'll walk back over to Irian.
Yeah. As they all wish you off, you all make your way back to Waterdeep, taking, a couple days, just 2 or so, to walk your way back. Now, a little more tired than before. As you make your way back, you see that the castle that had originally brought you to Waterdeep has since ascended and is gone. And you are now back in the city of Waterdeep. And as you enter the city, you'll see that there are decorations of all sorts, mainly that of like golden and orange leaves of like different like decorations to signify the coming of fall. As it looks like people are putting up banners and getting ready for a festival.
Ooh.
And that is where we'll leave it.
Oh.
No.
Ready?
Do we level up?
I will say yes. You've leveled up. Yay. You've earned it.
Yeah.
Fought not 1 but 2 dragons.
Yes.
I think that warrants a level up.
Cool.
So yeah, we will call it there for the night, and we'll pick it up again and see where we head off next. All right. So see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.